Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williamson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Creates a little room. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Holds and fires complete to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's reeled in. It's Tyson. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do...
Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Kick is in the air. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Power football with the run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out fast. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Offense in a split backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Williamson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. trying to get the corner. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Running back searching for a hole. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it! Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the ground with the counter. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Tyson. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grab behind the line, it's Tyson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. It's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Williamson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Drives the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They boot it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Strickland. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in.
He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got him downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll immediately call timeout. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put toe leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now this offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go.
There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll keep it himself. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Powers through the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Using his legs, it's Tyson. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. Makes 1-man miss. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A classic 4th quarter finish. And here comes the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now this offense will take the field again. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And they're not on the same page there. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Quickly complete. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They've got the screen set up. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. The quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Line getting set on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. caught near the sticks. It's Williamson. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Lost to throw again. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Strickland. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
Timeout by the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab over the middle.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Going to take a shot on second and short. It's complete to the right. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's Tyson. Makes a man miss. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and 4. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times.